Welcome back. We're now in the north central part of the country, and this time it's in Nasarawa State, where the 23-man committee constituted by the state government to review the salary structure of political office holders, public and civil servants in the state has submitted its report. After receiving the report at the council chambers, Governor Al-Makura promised to align the recommendations of the national minimum wage structure. Governor Al-Makura believes it's illogical for the state to be paying above the approved national minimum wage while receiving one of the lowest revenues from federal allocation.
That no matter what, there is an existing law, which is the Minimum Wage Act. I want the workers of Nasarawa State to relax and feel free that this administration will not do anything that is illegal, unlawful, or something that would not be in the spirit and interest of the Minimum Wage Act. We will look at the recommendations with a view to implementing it so that we will reduce the burden on the shoulders of government. More so now that it is difficult for government to secure any loan or facility. And I believe in an ideal situation, government should not go and take loans only to pay salaries. What we will continue to do before we implement look and study the report and implement the implementables, is that we will, as much as possible, try to pay workers what we are able to get.
Governor Al-Makura of Nasarawa State. In the past 1 year, the Imo State House of Assembly has churned out 58 bills, 68 motions and 28 resolutions, 12 of which are waiting for executive assent. The House made this known in Owerri, the Imo State capital in southeast Nigeria, at a special plenary to mark the first year of the 8th Assembly. Imo lawmakers say the bills, motions and laws passed are all in the strategic and fundamental interest and welfare of citizens.
Lawmakers in the Imo State House of Assembly, waiting for the arrival of their governor, Rochester Okorocha, to begin the special plenary session as part of activities to mark the first year of the 8th Assembly. No sooner than the Imo State Governor, Rochester Okorocha, and his entourage entered the hollow chambers than the plenary session started. In his address, the Speaker disclosed that it was somehow a turbulent time at the beginning of the legislative year, but with the dedication and commitment of all the legislators, they were able to achieve as much as possible. Appreciating the lawmakers for their support and commitment towards the development of the state, Governor Okorocha encouraged them to keep up the good work.
I salute this House Chamber for your support, the speed with which you produce your bills and motions to let the activities of government move forward, the speed with which you produce your budgets, and the speed with which you organize the affairs of government. I cannot take the credit alone. You are partakers in this judgment. So we must unite, irrespective of the pace of the time, to build the Imo State of our collective goals and aspiration.
Some of the lawmakers also gave assurances that the people of the state should look forward for a more robust and fundamental lawmaking season that will impact the people positively in the next 1 year of their tenure.
I've always said to the President that I'm not here to make laws and be just a law. I'm here to affect the life of my people positively. But if I make bills and laws that are not people-oriented, I'm not done them any good. Government is a body made up of the executive, the legislative arm and the judiciary. So we are one body. No one arm of government can function properly without the other. So there must be synergy. So what we have done today is to encourage our sister arm, the executive arm of government, to continue to churn out policies and programs that will improve the welfare of Imo people.
As the lawmakers embark on their journey of legislation into the next year, Imo State citizens are expecting them to fulfill their mandate.
From policy statement to court judgment and now to religious controversy status, such is the story of the ruling by the Osun State High Court permitting the use of the hijab by female Muslim students in all public schools across the state. The controversy rages on as the Muslim community and the state government have continued to maintain that the rule of law must be obeyed. But then the Christian Association of Nigeria Osun State Chapter insists that the female students must not be allowed to use hijab in Christian-named schools.
Photo students in religious apparel with school uniforms have become a symbol of controversy in the state of Osun. This comes from the plan of the state government to unify school uniforms for all pupils in the state. The disagreement has grown between the Muslim community and Christian Association of Nigeria, each insisting that their religious identity must be indicated in uniforms. 3 years since the issue started in 2013, the court ruled in favor of the Muslim community.
Section 38 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria guarantees right to freedom of religion, conscience and thoughts, and the courts agreed to protect that right for us.
We are in consultation with our clients as to the next of action we will take, and feelers are from our clients that we are interested in appealing the decision.
Before the appeal in court, the Christian community is encouraging children to adorn themselves with their religious apparel, to the anger of the Muslim community.
It also becomes necessary to react to this threat by the Christian Association of Nigeria State Chapter to inform their children to wear some garments to school if the government decides to implement the judgment of the court. If they believe sincerely that their right is violated, then they should approach the court to establish their case instead of playing sentiment and intolerance.
If the governor wants to expel anybody who wears any unauthorized uniform, it means all the students in the state will be expelled.
With the matter still unsettled, the attention of the governor is needed.
If there is any commitment we have, is to give our children, our pupils, sound moral direction.
The traditional ruler of Iwo land has also gotten involved.
I'm talking to the government and talking to everybody so that, and today, by the grace of God, I think we have resolved the issue on the ground. All we need to do is address their problem.
Indigents of the state are worried with the discord between the religious groups, which they say has been a distraction to growth in the education sector. They ask for a quick intervention in the matter for peace and progress in the state.
Now, the people of Omasiono, a community in Ayemilum local government area of Anambra State, southeast Nigeria, have heaved a sigh of relief as their water challenges have now come to an end. Residents can now enjoy access to potable water thanks to the Caring Family Enhancement Initiative founded by the governor's wife, Ebele Obiano. The 5,000-litre capacity overhead water was given to the community after it was discovered that lack of safe drinking water led to a high infant mortality rate.
Journeying through the bumps to Omasiono in Anyamelum local government area of Anambra State, it's clear that the community is yet to experience good road infrastructure, even though it is blessed with a huge expanse of land for agriculture. The community is also faced with a major challenge: lack of good water. That's why the state governor, Willie Obiano, and his wife have come calling to ensure access to water.
Cafe NGO program, decided to put this big water project here. This water has been reticulated to go to serve various knobs here.
Like all developmental projects, this is also aimed at improving the people's standard of living.
Of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Based on the report of the large number of infant mortality in 2014. We decided to build this water project so as to help the people of Omasi to curb the death of children, as well as provide this water for them, because it's a basic necessity.
Governor Obiano promises to put in place infrastructure that will change the face of the community.
This administration will do basic things for them, like road infrastructure, to enable them bring out their food and be able to sell it at market price.
It's not uncommon for communities to hear promises from politicians on how to make their lives better. Residents of Omasiuno community are hopeful that Governor Willie Obiano will match words with action to make this promise a reality.
Still to come on the program, the Nigeria Bar Association holds its National Executive Council meeting in Edo State. Please stay with us.